Hello there, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having yourself a great day. I am, because today I'm going to share with you Wonder Cards Series 2 Spongebob set. These are absolutely gorgeous Spongebob cards. They are definitely the highest grade cards I've ever collected, and the most complicated. I would like to thank Richard and my friend Nicole in China for helping me out, along with a few other people. I did buy just a couple of them on eBay, but not many because they're way overpriced. You wouldn't believe the amount of cards I got in China with the help of Nicole that I would have never, there's no chance I would get it through trying in the United States. So I greatly appreciate her help. And I did get a lot of these from my friend Richard, so I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and share, explain the set to you a little bit, show you the majority of the cards and my goal on trying to acquire them. I've done really well on a bunch of this stuff, and eventually I'll be sharing those cards with you. They are still in China, a lot of them, so I'm waiting on that. But as soon as I get them, I will let you know. I should have them by the time I get back from Europe. Make sure you stay tuned for those videos, because that's coming very soon. So let's get on. Let's check out these cards. Alrighty, so I wanted to share an update with you on my collection of Wonder Cards Series 2 Ocean Party. I shared an unboxing of this binder in a previous video. I absolutely love this binder. It is made so nicely. All the embossed or embossed textures, the rainbow effects, and so much more. I love that when you purchase this binder, it shows you all the cards that are in the set for the most part. There are a lot of additional cards that I was not aware of until I started collecting more of these. I've put a lot of effort into collecting all these along with my friend Nicole in China. I greatly appreciate it, and others who have helped me get cards for this. I almost had a brain fart there. It's it doesn't take much. I've had so much wrong with my brain right now. It's ridiculous, and it's sad. So I try to do these videos to cheer things up, at least to me. But anyways, they have a bunch of different cards in here. They list all these, but they don't tell you about some other. There are some special cards that you have to, where am I from? You have to send in like alphabet cards, which I'll show you. I still have this one to claim, so I'm going to put my finger over some of this, but I'm just going to show you that is an alphabet card, and on every pack has a listing of pretty much what this is. But there are a lot of special cards, or some very, very hard cards to get. This one in here, I'm not sure if I've even seen it anywhere. I gotta look this up. I forget, there's so many that I can't always remember what letters go along with them. But this is 1 in 128,532. That is hugely insane odds. There's another high one. But they show you the majority of the rare cards. These SPs, I currently have 2 of these, or I think it's these 2. I can't even remember because someone else has my cards. A lot of these cards I'm going to show you are still in China. That's not why I'm not showing you the cards. She's working, and Nicole's working on getting them. I believe I have this entire set except for one. And if you were to try to get these on your own, it's 1 in 1,443. I did not pull any of those whatsoever. These, which are slightly harder to get, I actually pulled them. So I found that kind of weird. I absolutely love these. I'll eventually show you these closer, so if you can't really see, the pictures are small anyways, but This set here is one of my favorite out of all of them. I noticed by doing research to find these that they use this almost exact design or very similar for their Disney series. This company makes more than just SpongeBob. They also have Disney and other licenses. But this one I focused on the most. I'm for some reason more into SpongeBob lately than Disney. I think somewhat because it's his anniversary, SpongeBob, and there's so much out for it. But anyways, I didn't think I'd ever have all of these. These are 1 in 718. I did not pull any of these. So I had to have help getting them. I now have all these. I have all of these, which are the URs. They're 1 in 30. And this series here, I'm still working on. The weird thing is the odds are 1 in 344, yet I only pulled one of those cards. And I know I've opened more, packs or boxes. This series here is pretty rare. It's 1 in 1,805. It shows you how they made it, which is kind of cool. These are really beautiful cards too. I pulled 2 of these on my own, and I believe I have all of them now except for one that I'm trying to find. It's been hard to track down. But when I get all my cards, I'll know more of what I have. I'm just kind of showing you the cards in general. This is the 1 of 1, I'm assuming, although it says 10. I'm not sure if there's 10 of them. But that is a crazy rare card. I don't think I've ever seen this one. And then they have these other auto cards. I'm curious of whose auto they really used to get these autographs. Was it the actor? I always wonder that, especially like, oh, by the way, yes, it was 1 in 10. I just noticed that. So there's 10 of those cards, which is wild. I'm going to try to see if I can track one down, but I'm sure the price is way too high. But who knows? Maybe I'll get it. It's the Grail for sure. But I'm wondering where they get who creates these autographs. Obviously, they're not real creature or things. I'm sorry if I ruined that for you. But to me, they are. Honestly, they are. Like, if I literally could it'd be cool if you could just escape away and be in Bikini Bottom and hang out with SpongeBob and stuff would be so cool. I know some people who probably watch these types of videos are like, when is this person going to grow up? You know what? Never. I lost my childhood when I was younger. I'm not going to go into that now, but I had my childhood kind of taken from me. So you know what? I have the money, adult money. I choose to spend it. I'd rather do this than go out and be away from my family or wife, go to a bar or, messing around with other people or doing whatever, hanging out with the dudes. This is just what I find fun for me. So that is that. I'm going to stop rambling on. But anyways, these are pretty cool cards. I have a couple of them. I can't tell you exactly which ones because I'm still working on it. They're kind of flip-flopped. I mean, there's Patrick and SpongeBob's auto, and then there's Patrick Star and Squidward, and then there's Squidward and Mr. Krabs, Patrick. They left Sandy out. I mean, there's no Plankton or Sandy. That would have been kind of cool to have. They really, I'm not going to say anything, but there's not a lot of love for women characters, it seems to be, anyways. But maybe it's just my observation. Anyways, I don't know that I have any of these. I think I was trying to get them. These are the 1 in 12,853. This one I believe I do have, and I may have the Mr. Krabs. I honestly can't remember all. And then this part of the set is annoying, and this is the rareness. They're the same 12 cards repeated 3 times, but they're in silver, gold, and blue. And the blue is the rarest because those are 1 in 268. These golds are 1 in 107, and then these are 1 in 63. I'm still working on these. I have a couple more to get from that. And then on to these. These are somewhat common cards. However, I did not get all of them yet. I still need a couple from that. I completed this set. This is the 1 in 18. These were pretty common to find. Unfortunately, a lot of times I would get duplicates of the same ones. And then these are the see-through cards that are like on plastic. Those are 1 in 22. I have all those finally. And this, which gives a decent odd, somewhat, 1 in 241. But originally, it took me forever to get these, or one at all. And then I started getting them. I ended up with 5 total. And then with my friend's help in China, Nicole, I now have all of these, which is a huge task. And that is, there are 20 of them. And so I now have them. I'm kind of thrown off of why they chose such weird designs. It's very strange. But these were even kind of hard because certain cards must have had a lower run, production run, because they were hard to find. So I'm closing my door because my cats are going nuts. But here, these die cuts were a little rough to get. I had help finishing these, but I didn't think I'd ever have these patches finished, but I did finally get those. Here are extremely rare cards. I believe, are these the one-of-ones? I think they are. There's 40 of them, one-of-ones. So I did not get any of those. These are the high 1 in 32,133. I did not get a single one of those. And then these, they're all different stories. They kind of go on a story base or a somewhat, or some of the other ones are story ones. I'll show you in a moment. I didn't get any of these. These are the SSRs. There are 69 of those, and they're 1 in 466. I think I pulled 1 or 2 of these. Unfortunately, they're rare. They're like lame cards, like a fish or something. That's the luck I have on those. These have a unique kind of a rainbow texture to it. It's hard to explain without showing you one, but I have gotten them in the past. Only got a couple of those. The SRs, those are the base cards, so I have all those completed. There are 40 of those. And then these two are different stories. These are the R+. These are the R, which are the base card. As you can see, they're 1 in 3. I have all of those. Finally, I only have a couple of these. These are 1 in 2,057. I never pulled one of those. I did help getting 1 or 2 of those for now. I may get some additional ones. But here, as you can see, these are what they actually look like. This is the base cards. A lot of the higher end stuff I do not have in here. All that stuff is locked up. But that is the base cards. Here are the other base cards that are the red ones. And I will be giving some of this stuff away because I have a lot of extras. So if you guys are Spongebob fans and would like some cards, stay tuned, because when I get back from Europe, I'll give more information on that. And then here is that set, the silver, gold, and blue. As you can see, I do still need some. There are empty spots, sadly. And I'll eventually get this together. I was concentrating on getting the higher rare ones first. And then I have all 9 of these, and I have a bunch of duplicates. I don't know if I'm going to get them sent off to PSA or not. This, oddly enough, I'm missing 1 there. And I'm missing a couple here. And this is something I should have, but I ended up getting a lot of duplicates. But I do need those still. Which is crazy because if you've been following the channel, you know I've gone through a ton of boxes. Here is all the die cuts. I have all those. Some of those were hard to find. Even with this, I think it took me some time and a help from a friend to get the one I needed. These are somewhat easy to get. I mean, some of those, they really short run certain cards, which drives me insane. That's what gets you to buy more cards. Buy more cards! And so I have all these clear ones. And now I can show you. Here are the rare ones that I did pull. This is one of the much rarer ones. It's a purple border. And then these are blue and a pinkish color, pinkish red, that I have those two. And then I have these two. And then I have only one of those. I still need to get the rest of those. Those are fairly hard to get. So that's pretty much it. But like I said, there are a lot of special cards that you get. There are some digital cards, digital design. There are some Valentine ones. There's even bigger versions of the cards that look like 5x7s. As soon as I get those in, I'm going to share those with you. But I hope this video gives you a more understanding of this particular set. And it is hard to get them if you want to start getting them. Unfortunately, sales to US on AliExpress have been very complicated. Or things are very expensive. So I don't know what else to tell you other than find a friend in China to help you, because it's really difficult to get these. Unfortunately, these are not sold in the United States. There is a Spongebob set coming to the United States that is being created by Topps, that was in the news. And I even posted information on it. And I don't know if those will have sketch cards or not. Sketch cards, I can't even say that word. So if they had sketch cards, I would say it would be fun to work on those. But anyways, so that wraps up this video. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, thumbs up this video, share with your friends, and as always, I'd like to wish you a magical day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.